Hello, Dino Boy. Welcome. Let me just pause the music. Oh, face cam. Ah. Probably should have said hello first. Sorry. No worries, Dino Boy. Hope you're having a great day. I was just responding to some stuff on Discord and putting my Crocs on, ready for this stream. Dino Boy, how squeamish are you? Hope you're doing better, V. Oh, thank you very much, Kathy. I'm doing absolutely fine. As you guys can see, I shaved off. It is starting to grow back, thank God. Everything, apart from the mustache for my Freddie Mercury outfit for my father's stag do. You may refer to it as a bachelor party if you're in the States. And let me tell you, that was a very messy, messy weekend. A very painful weekend. Not much. Great. Content warning. Bruise from paintball. Look at that steamer. When that first happened, it was bleeding a lot. And my stepbrother was like, does it hurt? And poked it. And I went, no. Because I can deal with pain. Can't deal with being sick. And I can't deal with headaches. Those are my two weaknesses. Illness and headaches. I just have wall paint on me. There's a little bit of green wall paint on my thumb. I've been painting the downstairs living room as an accent wall now. Has an accent wall. So yeah, paintballing was brutal. One overall, did great, enjoyed it. But it was like 30 degrees Celsius. Don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. And we were wearing boiler suits that were boiling us. So me and my stepbrother at the end went, fuck it. Took off the boiler suit, and we were both in a short sleeve top and a pair of shorts. And let me tell you, that boiler suit, though it doesn't seem like it, does shield you from quite a bit of the punch behind a paintball. Oh god, yeah. I had people, oh my god. I had so many people say like, mama. And it's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm there dying in the heat in this Freddie Mercury costume. My dad's dressed as the YMCA biker, and my brother's dressed as Lemmy, or Lammy? I can't remember his name. The rocker from a specific rock band I always forget the name of. Was it Motorhead? Can't remember. But yeah. We're back into Paleopines today for two reasons. Number one, I want to. Number two, to celebrate that we're only a week away from... less than a week away from the Kickstarter. So very, very, very exciting. Watching it work. Hi, Mir. Hope you're having a great day. I'm looking forward to when we figure out what we can do for the three of us. If you two want to do something, and then I can just jump in as and when, or record something separate, or be a part of the competition that goes live for a certain amount of time, I'm absolutely happy to do that. It's, yeah, pretty good. Right, let's switch to gameplay. So yeah, very excited to be back into Paleopines. I will be recording more Paleopines content over the next few days. In fact, as soon as this stream ends, because this will be about a 2.5 hour stream, I'm going to take a quick break, have some dinner. I'm going to come back upstairs. I need to record some more Minecraft dinosaurs. But first, yes, first, I'm going to be recording Paleopines. It'll be like a call to action as well as an actual video. It'll be just... yeah, bit of fun. I shall stop the queen now. I'm in my vacation, so I'm great. Oh, no way, that's awesome. Do you mind telling where you've gone for your vacation? See, an ideal vacation to me is Scandinavia, so Sweden, Norway, Finland, Iceland. One of those that's nice and cool. I'm not a warm type of guy. As we know, I die. I need to go to sleep. Come on. Also in Pokemon, I am up to 360 something shinies now. That's fun, but I've not played it for the last 2 days. Actually, no, I played it last night trying to get a shiny Wiglet. Such a pain in the booty to get. I'm enjoying this shiny hunt on that game, and I'll be looking forward to going back to Sword and Shield so I can go shiny hunt legendaries at some point. And then we'll get the new Pokemon Legends game, and I can shiny hunt in there as well. So I'm excited. I'm hoping that I can figure out how to stream Pokemon for next month. When, not next month, actually, it's October. For October. I'm hoping the Switch 2 behaves better with my capture card than the other one ever did. But we shall see. Oh, I see. Vacation time. I stayed home. I was supposed to have a friend visit, but he decided not to come. Ah. Fair enough. Well, as long as you're enjoying your time. I also book time off work and don't go anywhere. I personally book time off work. I'm losing my train of thought here. Hold up a second. Let me actually get back into the searching mode. Oh, no. Okay. I book time off of work so I can literally just go to... go home and not do much or catch up on a recording backlog, for example. And I book the time off every 2 months, give or take. So I have 9 days off. Because I work shifts, I work 3 on 3 off. So if I book 3 days off, I get 9 days off. It's kind of fun. And I get loads of stuff done then. So the next time I've actually got off is in July, but it's for my dad's wedding. But technically it means I've got 6 off in a row with 3 in between set for the wedding. Though technically 2 in a bit, because like the stag do, we'll be leaving Sunday, so kind of convenient. But I'm looking forward to my dad's wedding. He's really excited, so that's awesome. But yeah, so the next time off is in July, so I only need to record content up to that point. But I think I might even have just a little bit past that, including Repo and soon to be Paleopines and Minecraft. So kind of exciting. And once I'm done recording tonight, I will get a bunch edited. I was hoping to edit Repo first, but it will take time. See how much energy I've got. If I don't have the energy, we'll just edit the other stuff, which is significantly easier. And then I'll edit Repo next week when I've got time off, after my shifts. And next week, we have the Kickstarter for Paleopines kicking off, and Jurassic World Rebirth. So, what a time. I've got Jurassic World Rebirth. I've got it booked for a 10 a.m. showing on the day of release on the 2nd of July. I am going there, going to get myself some food because it falls on my birthday. I'm then coming home, getting my War Dollies ready and going to War Dollies in the evening. Genuinely, a perfect birthday for me. Very excited for that. I love going to the cinema, even if I go on my ladge, or as a non-Britishism, on my own, which I will be. I can't wait. Stripes are rare, spots are not. Ugh, damn it. I was now my perfect semitone fish. I'm seeing it on Saturday or Sunday on after release. Oh, very cool. So next weekend. I will enforce a strict no spoiler policy for at least 1 to 2 weeks. However, I'm all about people giving their vibe, or if they enjoyed it, what they did. If they did or did not. If they put things like, oh, this is what I enjoyed, just write character writing. Don't put, this character's arc was great because when they got ripped to shreds by a Quetzalcoatlus, it felt really good. Don't write something like that. You write, the character writing was good. Simple as. But I will be putting a strict no spoilers for a week to 2 weeks. I will obviously give my stance. I've not done a film review on the YouTube channel ever. I've not done it for the last ones. I don't know whether to start for these ones because, hey, my opinions are a bit out there when it comes to the Jurassic franchise, as I'm sure you're aware. And I won't sugarcoat it. If the film is awful, I will say flat out it's awful. If it's good, I'll say it's good. If I can see people not enjoying it, but I did, I'll also say that. I personally am not a auteur. I'm not like a professional critic. I enjoy a lot of stuff that critics might pan, but I also have my limits. Dominion, for me, was a 4 out of 10. The 4 is mainly comprised of the fact it brought back the original crew. Without them, that would probably have been a week 2, strong 1. I don't know. I did not enjoy Dominion at all. That might just be me. I don't think it is. Howdy, Vicente, and hello, Phoenix. I know I did that the wrong way around, but I thought that'd be fun. I hope we're all excited for a bit of Paleopines this evening, and then next week, the Paleopines Kickstarter. Oh, I know Ty's not here, so I think I can talk about it, because I know he doesn't like it, so fair play. But, did you see what they added to Power World, Phoenix? they added fishing. I've been wanting to play the new Power World update on my PlayStation downstairs for so long, but I've got to wait until I've reached the living room right now. I shit you not, pardon my French, but it's funny. That 4 is rather generous, even with the OG cast. Yeah, Dan, I mean, not wrong. But I shit you not, the living room downstairs, because I've been painting one wall at the far end. I've had to move everything and then dust cover it. Is currently a literal obstacle course that I designed to have a laugh. I'm not joking. It's an actual obstacle course where I've got to do things like step over something with a jump. So if I want to play on the PlayStation, can't really do that right now. But I've got to I'm decorating, so actually changing the layout of the entire living room, bar where the TV and TV console is. So I'm kind of excited because I'm going to go downstairs later, move it around, and hopefully the living room will be done. Obviously, I've got things that I still want, like display cabinets, a radiator cover, some shelves, and some wall decorations. However, speaking of decorations, I have got something. Okay. Yeah, I shit you not. I saw a child no older than 15 driving a van. That is wild, Dido boy. Right. Entertain yourselves. Look after my guys quickly, because I've got to go through the obstacle course to get this, so you best appreciate it. I'm going to show you something so freaking cool. Be right back. I'm back. I hope you're prepared. I'll take it off its plinth first. Its plinth's got a crack in it, which I'm going to actually keep and roll with it because I think I can make that quite thematic. So I'll show you the plinth first. Let's get a face cam full. Is that crack right on the middle? Valtalion, the Guardian of Light. This is how good the 3D printer is, by the way. Look at the detail it's printed. It's printed out the actual words. Sculpted by Daniel Peterson, www.blackforgegames.co.nz. So it's a New Zealand company. Have a look at this badger. Well, it's not a badger, it's a dragon. Now, I have a choice. I can mount this thing on the wall, probably using a makeshift wall mount, but I don't want to. But it's going to go on a display piece, which means I have to paint it. And there are so many painting configurations. Look how freaking big it is, man. There are so many painting configurations I can roll with that I'm kind of overwhelmed by. Because, like, they put up some suggestions. You can paint him in this, like, Spyro. You can paint it, like, white and gold, red and black, etc. And I'm like, there's a lot. I was thinking, what about purple and green? Like an Evangelion sort of vibe. Or my perfect design for a dinosaur skin in Paleopines. Oh, put him down securely, please. There we go. Very excited to paint that. It looks dope. Dominion was a horrible film because movies shouldn't require an in-depth knowledge of the franchise to enjoy it. However, if it isn't bad, if you've read the books, watched the movies, and seen the show, just to enjoy it and understand it. I neither agree nor disagree with that. I think there's strengths to continuing a franchise's point. And you should, if you're watching Jurassic World, you should have seen Jurassic Park. That's my professional opinion. However, I don't disagree because it is a pain. Imagine missing one movie out of 9 and suddenly the whole thing doesn't make sense. That's not good world building. But on the flip side, it is like a direct sequel. We're not talking spin-offs or anything. But likewise, that could also apply to things like Rogue One. If you've not watched the original Star Wars, or the if you've not watched the original Star Wars, you won't know who Darth Vader is. But personally think the writing itself just, it didn't lay it much credence at all. Like, the dinosaur designs I enjoyed. I thought the creature feature side of it, like, was pretty damn good. But they definitely... Oh, poo. Just a second. I forgot to load up DCSB, which is the death counter thing, which I use for shiny counts. There we go. Perfect. My friend has only seen the OG yet. Jurassic Park is still the best Jurassic film by far. Jurassic World is second. Not a close second, but second. And then everything after that is pretty subjective to the general public. We know my stance and how my stance is a bit out of an outlier. But yeah. The Giga did not deserve its fate. I don't know. I kind of enjoyed its fate. It was kind of funny. Freddy Krueger and beaten up. It's wild. In comes the Theory with the steel chair. Oh my god, it broke him in half. It was, yeah. The dinosaurs were wild. The story was bleh. The writing was bleh. The character writing was not great either. Felt like a lot of repeated themes for the new cast and the old cast. In fact, the themes were pretty much the same themes as the last time we saw each of them. It's wild. So, like, you're just repeating their character arcs, effectively. Which is, you know, sometimes they do for nostalgia baiting, but nostalgia baiting like Owen and Claire, who have just been in the most recent film, is wild. The only thing that killed was a locust from the terrible plot. I completely forgot about the locusts. Shows how much of an impact that plot had. My brain had expunged it from memory until you said that word, locust. And I was like, what do you mean? Oh, I remember. You're not Cloud, are you? Not Cloud, Pearl. No. Tell you what I wouldn't mind. See if we can get 320 before the Kickstarter. So, effectively, today. Actually, no. When's my next stream? My next stream's next Tuesday. Because next Wednesday is obviously my birthday and I'll be busy. Next Tuesday. So we'll be playing Paleopines, showing off and celebrating the Kickstarter. And it'll be my birthday stream. Oh, it's going to be a good one next Tuesday. Oh, that'll be fun. I'm excited now. Very excited. So that is grand. Also, this weekend I ate and drank a lot. So I was expecting to put on some of the weight I lost. Put on 3 kilos. Lost 2.5 since. So 500 grams. I will take that to the freaking bank. I'm very happy with that. Especially as when I got back, I still ordered myself a Domino's because I was like, it's still a cheat weekend, it's fine. But yes, very much so. I'm starting to amp up working out now, so I'll be doing 2 cardio days with some significant cardio in the week. So we're dropping the rest day, effectively, apart from on day shifts, where I don't go to the gym because I don't like going when people are there. So, yeah. Kind of actually freaking crazy. Very, very cool. But yeah, so hoping to get down to 75 kilos is the goal. 70 kilos is exceptional for my dad's wedding. I've got a literal just under a month. I lost in a month 10 kilos. So if I lose another 10 kilos, I've hit 80 kilos. I've hit 80. So it's quite hard, which is why I'm amping it up. If I can lose that 15 kilos, I'll be very happy. Getting to 80 again would be awesome, but getting to 75 is the goal. And I will go from that. Also, I'm getting warm already. The AC is on in the other room, but it won't have too much of an effect in here. Window's cracked right now, but it's warm out there. It's like that one Minecraft video with Bees when he said, "What a totally epic plot that no one will ever forget." Not epic, interesting. I forgot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember me and Beeves discussing that film at length. Like, don't think that was it, Jeep. No. I was talking to Beeves and excited to see if we could play Peak at some point, but I don't know if they're going to be up for that. But Phoenix, Mir, Ty, this does apply to you. If you'd like to, and Laura, if you'd like to play Peak at some point, let me know. Also, I almost forgot. I'm putting it in my calendar so I cannot forget. I'm so sorry, I almost forgot. My shift planner, Sunday, community night. There we go. As a reminder for the VIPs among you, this weekend, this Sunday, is our inaugural VIP night. I got on the model kit. Oh, awesome, Vicente. Vicente, how close are you to VIP? How close? So we will be playing Repo per the suggestion of Fang or Lycan. I can't remember which name he goes by now. We will be playing Repo. So make sure you have Repo. If you don't, you can always jump into the Discord and just chat, worst comes worst. But we will be using the in-game audio because playing with in-game audio is significantly better than playing with Discord. So we will have a chatting bit before the game and then after the game. So worst comes worst, if you do not have Repo, you can just chat. But yeah, we'll be playing Repo. So that applies to you, Dino Boy, Ace, if you're watching the VOD or if you're here lurking or whatever. This Sunday, I don't know the timing yet. I kind of wanted to take a lean from you guys. It can't be super duper late for me, but it doesn't need to be super early. It doesn't need to be 5 or 6 p.m. BST, which is currently 6:25. So if it could be 7 BST, 8 BST, I'm not too fussed. But it'll be our first inaugural VIP night. If all of you can't make it, we'll rebook it. If most of you can't make it, we'll probably still run it even with a lighter amount of people. As long as at least one of you can. And then in the future, we can start to plan them a bit more openly, see what games people want to play. And I think it'd be good fun. Somehow, Twitch is not giving points. You should be getting points even if you're not subbed. You should be getting some. Hold up. Because Twitch is glitched. Give me a second, guys. This was supposed to have... He's supposed to have had the points by now, but Twitch is... Create a dashboard. Let me just check. Viewer rewards, power up, and channel points. Okay. No. I'm not saying how it could be enabled, but I am going to change the VIP. Because you're the only one with genuinely with the close enough points to 150,000. 125, I should say. And you should have had this by now. Add new. Vicente. 145. 68. VIP. Save. Vicente. I dubbeth you VIP. We all welcome you and celebrate your VIP-ness. Congratulations. We will now make sure you can get access. And for reference, obviously don't buy the VIP points now. And if you could, when we do a next Gamba, put all of your points down. All right? Because it's only fair that you basically either lose it all or gain some. Okay? The next time we do a Gamba, you're going to have to remember to Gamba it all away as a cost effectively. But you are now VIP, so let us look at VIP friends. Who have we got? We have not got Vicente in there. Um. Oh, I didn't add Ginger to it, did I? I should have. Phoenix has gifted one sub to Vicente as well. My finger slipped. Phoenix, you king. Thank you very much, as always. Let's quickly celebrate VIP by finding roles. Where is it? Where's manage members? Give me a second. I've got to figure this out. It's always a nightmare. Actually, if I go to general, yeah, you posted it in there. That was easy. Manage. Edit roles. VIP. Perfect. VIP and friends. Hey, you're now in there, Vicente. So, I will quickly, whilst we wait for just a second, because everyone's in there. At everyone. Don't forget, Sunday, first VIP community night. Open to timings that work for folks. Just not too late for me, please. Repo is the suggested game we'll be playing. There we go. Almost knocked off my headset. Perfect. But yes, VIP community night will not be streamed or recorded because I can't control how people talk or say things. And I'm not saying I don't trust any of you, but I've seen it happen in the past and I'm not seeing it happen again in the future. I don't have a habit of recording with variables I can't foresee. So, very much so. Keep it controlled. Hello again. Hello again, Dino Boy. I hope you are well. Phoenix, thanks for the gifts. Vicente! You've got to the point that you get the Phoenix Kiwi! You have the Phoenix Kiwi! That's so awesome. Ah, that is great. But yes, Vicente, you are now a VIP. So that means you have access to the VIP community night this weekend, this Sunday. This also goes out to people like Ty, Mir, Ginger, who I don't know why I haven't given the VIP role on here, but I can't until I find out what the username is. Laura, so on and so forth. Anyone who's added to the VIP channel, you're absolutely welcome for the first inaugural night of the VIP community night. We might do non-VIP community nights in the future as well, which could be fun. But if I keep it to VIP, it's more of a reward for now, plus, like, it's a celebration. So it could be a bit fun. But yes, it will be this Sunday. HBO Max, or something like that. I don't know. How do American presenters do, like, announcements? I couldn't respond because I was doing a Blitz match in Fortnite. Ooh, fun. I think 7 to 8 p.m. BST will be good, like you said. I think, yeah, we can start maybe with 7 p.m. BST. I can, like, get the times for that into East Coast, Central, and West Coast, so that you guys have a good idea of where it stands. And then we can adjust from there. Basically, I want to be finished with the community night by midnight, preferably, so I can let my neighbours sleep and also actually sleep myself. And I usually obviously stay in night mode for a long time, but I've got stuff to do in the daytime, so all good. Oh, right. Let's hurry on our merry way in this lovely little weather. It's raining, so they won't be there, those little microraptors. They will be over here. Blitz Royal was so much fun with the Avatar, the Last Stand, and the Mythics. So what is Blitz Royal? What's the difference between Blitz and normal Fortnite? There's 1, 2... They're all turquoise. That's kind of wild. Nothing over here. Cool. So yeah, what is the difference between normal Fortnite and Blitz Fortnite? Got me curious. I don't know, but I think it's 2 to 3. I think that sounds about right for the Eastern, because usually it's 5 hours or 6 hours behind, usually. depending on summer savings time, etc. Before we go to sleep, I just want to check because I have a feeling some of the dinosaurs are going to need food soon. It's like I'm psychic. That's actually kind of scary. Okay, so it's these badgers. Gingermimus, Nihilus, and Taranki Senpai. So, let's get some herbivore chow. Let's quickly dump all of this away quickly, actually. And then those. And then get the herbivore chow. Still got enough food to last for a little bit longer, which is kind of good. Okay. Okay. There we go, perfect. They're back up to happy because they have food. Which is awesome. Do we have anything else? No. Oh, how many more days until... Only 2 more days until Trick or Treat. Awesome. It's been a while since we've done Trick or Treat, so I'm probably going to butcher it entirely. Oh, it's a 5-minute game. Like if you don't have time for a full game blitz. I see, so it's like a quick match, basically. I like that. Can the dinosaurs unalive if you don't feed them? No. But I believe they can leave the ranch. I don't know about that. I know that they can stop being befriended, so they stop doing tasks and or being able to wear a saddle. I know it's quicker to get them back once that happens than it is to lose them. I don't know if they leave the ranch. I believe they do, and you might need to get Mary to retrieve them. I can't remember. I've never had it happen, so I couldn't tell you. That's just a rare, I believe. Oh no, it's not. It's a day-based. Yes, it is a rare, actually. The day-based Lucky Taco. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. Nothing on the Ciliophysis. Nothing on the Werosaurus. I don't think there's a dinosaur I'm missing an ultra rare for anymore, is there? I think we have one of everyone. I want to say. Originally we were missing a few, but I think we finally got one of everyone. I believe. Could be wrong. But yeah, no, there's another thing I did for my mustache. I gave it the flat here, so it stopped having like whiskers that basically created a goatee look. First off, I didn't want them there in the first place, so I was kind of happy I did that. But secondly, it helps complete the Freddie Mercury look I had to rock for the weekend. So, yeah. But I can already feel the whiskers coming back in longer than everything else. It's kind of wild how quickly they grow. The age-old question, pistachio or taco? I call them tacos, although I think pistachio fits them just as well. Hey, look, it's the purple T-Rex. I don't know why I looked up there. No raptors up there, I don't think. Couldn't see them anyway. Look, it's Moonglow, which is a rare. Shame that. Nothing up here. Oh, Corey, you almost made a big boo-boo. I'm going back to being quiet. I almost talked about the Kickstarter. I was like, oh, and don't forget... No, we just know it's coming out in a week. And stuff. I am looking forward to seeing what it holds, the goals and the rewards. I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about the fact that I know them. But it's going to be a great week next week. There's so much good stuff happening. I'm hoping Jurassic World Rebirth is actually a good thing to celebrate, but we will see. Have seen too many disappointments in the Jurassic franchise to hold out my hopes too high. But I am cautiously optimistic. My way of knowing is if we have at least 70% on Rotten Tomatoes. If we do, from the critics, if we do, I'm going in with a certain level of confidence. If we don't, I'm not saying I agree with most critics, because I don't agree with pretty much most of them, but it's always been a good rubric, you know? Getting a general consensus is really useful with a lot of things, and if I'm not going to enjoy it, when I go in there, I'm taking in with me 2 hot dogs, nachos, and a freaking milkshake, and just sitting there like, well, at least I can enjoy this, because I love a good cinema hot dog. Never had a cinema hot dog? They're great. Cinema nachos as well. Also great. Is this? No, one more day. Till Trick or Treat. Trick or treat. I can't remember checking the T-Rex in here. I remember the T-Rex in the desert was purple. I'll go do blade check in a second. Oh, we actually have some down there. Nothing of note, though. And then just the compies left to check officially, but we will go check the T-Rex again, because I cannot remember it, Captain. I think it was an oak or brownish colour. So let's just literally zoom the entire way there. I was correct. And then zoom all the way back. Back home. Off we go. Glorious. Oh, it's so warm right now. The dragon is so crazily big. I imagine if I upscaled it as well. If I'd upscaled it and maybe put the head on the wall, that would have been really cool. But I'd have, when upscaling supports, it can get weird. So I'm glad I didn't. Keep playing, go to sleep. And I used pre-supported because sometimes my supports don't work, whereas pre-support, if they're well supported, do. Currently he's not attached to his plinth, though you can just plug him in. Because I didn't want to glue this down because I wanted to paint them separately. Because the plinth I might paint marble effect with a bit of kintsugi and gold writing and stuff. And him, I'm going to paint one of those colours. What do we want? Race car noises. When do we want them? Meow. So stupid. I love it. Right, so we actually have to wait until evening for trick or treat, which gives me a perfect time once we've done the check to go pee, which is good. We'll set it to fast and stuff, but for now, we shall see. Right. Uno, dos, tres. No. I really do hope that their Kickstarter gets smashed out the park next week. I really, truly do. I'm really hopeful for them and for us as well, because we get to enjoy it if it happens. But I hope it does. They deserve it. They created such a fun, unique, interesting game with this, Paleopines, that I'm hoping enough people will back it. I think it's personally awesome, and I hope they do. It's all fully funded. The second Dimetrodon's in the bush, and it's just one of those vaporwave colours. Cool. I made my own joke a bit ago. It goes as follows. I started a business selling blunt swords, but I gave up when I realised there was no point. So my brother's got his own made-up joke, and I've got a couple of mine as well. So my brother's one, it does require you to be British, weirdly enough, because unless it's a thing over there in the States, which I don't think it is. So there's a beverage called Schlur, which is like a grape drink, but it tastes like grape. It's not like artificial grape flavour. It's not like grape soda. But it tastes like actual grape wine, but not wine because it's non-alcoholic. It's called Schlur. And my brother says, what did the so it's something along the lines of, what happened to the man that drank the non-alcoholic wine? He kept slurring his words. Whereas my jokes are necrophiliacs. Cracking open a cold one with the boys before it was cool. And what do you call a deer with no eyes? Someone then says no idea because they think they've heard this joke before. I go, no, Bambi's mum. Those are my two. Fun fact. Right, let's go check in the forest. I will take a quick bathroom break and potentially get a chance to cool down for a second. And then we will be back and we will be looking into waiting until the evening time for trick or treat. Because that will give us a few more ultra rares, which is good. I'm hoping to get 2 or 3 of them. We will see. I don't know what we're going to get it, because I think I've got most of the ones I want. I don't know if I got a T-Rex, though. I cannot remember. Dupes are fine. I'm not too worried about getting dupes, to be honest. Let's keep her going. Ah, my foot. Ow. Why are you having a foot spasm? Ow, that tickled. Hey guys, we're nearly in Triasia. And I can't remember if this is what Triasia picnic with a bust or not. So guess what? We'll actually be checking. Although I think it is a bust until year 32 if memory serves me right. So we will have a look. Boopity poppity boo. Nothing over there, nothing there. Cool. Nothing here. And nothing here. I didn't know if I checked in the water. Yes, okay, it's water. Great. Right. Well, we will be right back in a second. Oh, do you play Power World V? Yes, I do, Kath. And hello, Kate. I hope you are well. I do, in fact, play Power World, and I've got a world on my PlayStation downstairs because I wanted to get the trophy and I got the platinum. I will be booting it up later on, hopefully once I've finished redecorating the living room, because the living room is currently has its accent wall painted, has a lot of the tarp removed, but it's still an obstacle course because I've had to move furniture to one side of the room. The update is that I know it is. I can't wait. It's got fishing, it's got new pals, it's got new locations, it's got new features. Oh, I can't wait. So I will be jumping into that hopefully later tonight. If not, I'll be playing Pokemon on my Switch too. Either. It's awesome. Stop. I'm already excited. Okay, right, I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to pop to the bathroom. But yes, chat amongst yourselves. Also, Kate, I hope you're having a great week so far. I hope you're also very excited for the Paleopine Kickstarter. I know I am. Be right back. Entertain yourselves. Be happy. Oh, much better. Oh, you have a Switch 2. Very cool. Can't wait for the Kickstarter. Yes, I'm back, by the way. I'm very excited for the Kickstarter. I can't wait. I already am prepared for it. That's all I'll say. So much so I'm recording some content for it after I finish stream tonight. And also, Switch 2 is awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I've not really been testing it to its full extent, like with new games or higher detail games. I've been playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet again because it doesn't have choppy frame rate, which is very, very cool. All right, I can't go to sleep. We got to wait for the evening time, haven't we? Rush time. Where's the sun? That's usually my indicator. Where's the sun? Oh god. Maybe don't run on super speed. Don't walk on super speed. It's midday. Cool. Today is trick or treat. Who do I have to go to? It's Granny, isn't it? So I've got to go to the forest. And it's whether the light is on, isn't it? In front of the on one of the pumpkins. I remember. But yeah, Switch 2, a lot of fun with Pokemon. I'll obviously get the new Pokemon game as well as any other games that tickle my fancy. I've been thinking about getting Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma. But first, I need to play through Power World and then get through Pokemon until I get bored of it again, or I complete the Living Shiny Dex. That sun is getting mighty low. Also, that's really close to this planet. How are they not all dead? Has it always been that big? Has it always been this big? Anyway. And then I want to play Fantasy Life, the girl who plays with time, or Fantasy Life I think it's called, because that looks fun. It's my cup of tea. It looks like a RPG version of Animal Crossing, effectively. And evening. Perfect. So, back to relaxed. That is the important step here. We want to find the trickster straight away. That is the important part. I'm not going into rush in any way. Oh. Hold up, Granny. I've just got to litter quickly because I picked up crap on the way. I can't litter for some reason. Let's litter more here. Perfect. Oh, I just picked... Oh, no, I didn't. It's all good. It's all good. Didn't pick any more up. It's fine. We are going super speed just to get to these guys because we want to check if these folks are... Either of them are a trickster. I don't believe they will be. Because I think I've had them once. Oh, my God. Just let me through. Oh, this is going to be annoying. It's going to make me go all the way around. What a waste of time. There we go. Oh, stop it. There we go. Right. Neither of these are the trickster, as denoted by the light on top of the pumpkins not being lit. I don't know if Corlin can be, so we do need to check. Let's go check if Mary is first while I'm here. Mary's not the trickster. Not ideal, that. I was hoping to find the trickster pretty early on, because otherwise it can become a bit of a thing. Now, usually, if Corlin's not the trickster, which he's not, I'm going to actually go trick-or-treat here. Because I usually don't get a chance to come back and she's gone. So we're going to just grab it because we may as well. But as the trickster is not currently presently known, let's check on Owen and then we'll go into the desert. Owen, are you the trickster? No. Let's go to the desert. I may have taken the long way here. Oops. And to the desert we go. Let's quickly find the trickster, then go to the merchants, because they disappear first. Oh, I wonder who the trickster is. Hi! You are the trickster. Open your bag, get the reward. Perfect. Let's quickly go to each of these guys. Chat. You tricked the trickster. Fair play. Yay. Come on, let me on. Grab it from you. And Freya will be back at her house, so chat. Obviously, I'm missing out on some because I've not had Freya's quest complete with Arani, so Arani's not moved in with Freya yet, so Arani's just missing. So I can't get from Arani currently. But hey, we can get from all of these merchants this time, which is kind of super useful, because I wouldn't have been able to get back in time for the other merchant. I never do. But because I did it first, we're kind of actually going up onto them we usually get, which is kind of awesome. Right. Perfect. You've given me the Halloween treats. That's just a quest. I don't want to pick one up right now. And now we're going to just fly through. Oh, trick or treat is going well. We haven't gone to Corlin yet. We haven't gone to Owen, Mary, or the others. So let's go to Owen while we're here. Then Corlin really quickly. You've also got a quest that I don't want to partake in, and I want to get back on my freaking mount, but it keeps taking out the item that I just picked up. Call in first, because he might disappear before the others do. He might have already been gone, to be honest. Nope, he's not, but that lady is. See, this is why we do this. No, I don't want to do that. I want to speak to you. Our streets are safe once more. Right, we're already up to, I think, is that 32? Maybe 42? I can't tell. I think it's 32. And we've still got 9 more to go, so we're going up to 41. So we're going to get at least 4 tomorrow, with any I've got left over from last year as well. If I can get to everyone on time, which I should be able to. Fobblety Farleton, thank you for exposing that charlatan as a wild rhyme. How much time have I got till bed? Probably a little while. Cool. And I believe Granny gives you treats at the beginning, so you can't get more from her, which I think is correct. There we go. Nice and easy to get up to you two now. Hello, folks. I did want to pick a dinosaur, but all right. There we go. Don't think I've missed anyone. And we're up to 41. Yeah, correct. Boom. Oh, I can check the baryonyx while I'm here, can't I? If I can find out where the hell I am. Because of the night fog is infuriating. That's just a rust. I will go check with Granny just to be certain I'm not going crazy. Yes, Nimbods, hello. Not a bad haul. Cool. So if I could have got to that merchant literally as we've already found the trickster and we had Irani, we'd be up to 45, which is the cap. But 41, I'm not going to complain because that just guarantees 4 off the rip. And I can't complain. So access storage. Do this so it shows me where it is. Perfect. I'll take these out, pop that back in. So we've got 40. I don't know which dinosaurs we've already got with them, so no idea. Without checking with Mary, I'm not worried about getting dupes. I'm just thinking about getting more ultra rares right now. But we have just entered year 30 of Paleopines. That's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Very, very, very crazy. Right, off the rip. Do you put them down here for the Staracos? Imagine so. Yep, based on the fact they just got updated. So we got Staracos. Let's get some tacos. Let's go for a galley. Oh, I think I've got galley. I'm fairly confident I've got galley. Coelophysis, Werosaurus. Let's get a Coelophysis, I think. Just everything in the valley makes life easier for me. And then we've got one more. I've already got a Sarco, I know that much. What else do I want? I'm thinking an Ankylosaurus. I could go for a Pachycephalosaurus, just so we can get a few more of those, but I think Ankylo could be fun. Oh, that is a rare. It's Triasia, so there's nothing there. Oh, look at me rhyming like a rap god. Yeah, let's go for an Ankylo. I'm actually not against that. There we go. That is all 4 set up. They're all in the valley, so I'm happy about that. Is the camera overheating yet? No, which is actually shocking to me, considering how warm I am. But But yeah, after the stream, I'll be taking a quick break, having some food. They're Oviraptors, can't forget them. Having some food, taking a moment to chill out, and then moving on to recording Paleopines and Minecraft Dinosaurs, editing, sorting the living room out, playing Power World. All goes well. All goes well, that is. Maybe finishing painting my Shadow Sun War Dolly, but we'll see. And after that, nothing really to it. Brr, let's go all the way to the top. Nothing here. Great. And we just need to power through today. Get to tomorrow where our new ultra rares will have spawned. Which is frankly outstanding. We'll get 4 more. I know technically they're just guaranteed ultra rares. Should I really count them in the number? Yes. Just like I counted the ones from the black and white event, the melanistic and albinistic event, which I do hope is a annual thing on Halloween. I really do. But we'll see. Oh. That is well and truly my feet that are rotten right now. It's kind of like having walked so much over the weekend. Amongst other things, my legs are just completely destroyed, so I'm not doing leg day in the gym at the moment, just while they recover. But because I do cardio so much that... Well, I say cardio, walking on a treadmill with a 15% incline, but that's actually probably worse than running on a flat. My legs haven't had a full chance to recover. Right side, I've always had what they call rugby player legs, so really thick thighs. Even when I was like super skinny, I've always had bigger thighs than you'd think. Disproportionately so. But it could be next couple of weeks. Hey! Don't often see the day-based one of him, which means these guys, the Archaeopteryx, are over here. I think I learnt that in like year 25, by the way, that they spawn over here instead if he's there. So there's been like 25 years of not checking, but if that was the case, it still probably wouldn't be an ultra rare. How many dinosaurs have I encountered? No, it's in the stats. 112,000. So by that definition, I should have 112 because it's 1 in 1,000 for an ultra rare, right? However, we're at 318, which is just under a third of that. So 101 in 333, right? Oh, a little bit over odds there, but you know what I mean. Not too bad, is it? Not too bad. Nope and nope. Very well. And no. Okay, well, we did our checks today. I know I could wait till the evening and go check both baryonyxes. I'm not about that. I'm about efficiency. I don't really expend that time for 2 checks. Never have, probably never will. And like a glove. Right, save the game. Let's go get our ultra rare, shall we? I know that the Gallimimus is crunchy, but we didn't go for Galley. We went for Styraco, Taco, Ciliophysis, and Ankylo. So, let's get ourselves ready. I'm going to have to double check what each of them require. There we go. Oh, look at that. I went past the Styracos as well. So let's get the Styraco first. What do you require, actually, before I do this? Journal. Dinosaurs. Taco is crunchy, Styraco is juicy. Cool. Which one have I got the attention of? It is the right one, cool. There we go. So feed you something crunchy. I just fed a crunchy... Oh, wrong one. For some stupid reason, I've completely forgot within seconds of what I was actually supposed to do. It's supposed to be juicy. That's my bad. There we go. Steraka spoop. Oh, caps are all weird. Steraka spoop. Which does look like Steraco's poop, but that's why you capitalize the S. So it's 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1. Didn't even need to look at it. I still remember it. And then count up again for our lovely taco. Oh, I might have double clicked that. Let's see. No, it is 320, not 321. Cool. Now we need to single out this guy. Hopefully we did. Nope, we didn't. We got the wrong one. Goodbye. I don't want you. I want you. I got the right one this time. Cool. So, what? 3, 2, 4. And feed. You are crunchy. I remember this one. Oh my god. You're a hungry little guy, aren't you? I think one more. Nah, we're just going to just throw this at you a bit. Cute. Yes, it is. Very cute. Just keep throwing poppins at it till it's tamed, basically, because I can't be bothered to play the mini game of just going back and forth stupidly. The poppins are supposed to make it look, you know, do this differently, but it's not for some reason. There we go, perfect. You're in the light green now. Spoopy. Right. Gonna go with 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1. Okay, so now we need to know what the Ciliophysis and Juicy and Ankylo require. Crunchy. That's easy. Very easy. So let's go have a look at these guys. I'm looking forward to seeing what the gummy worm looks like while spoopy. Oh yeah. That's fantastic. Okay, oh, the friend call's a bit harder. There we go. Say harder, it wasn't that hard, but longer, I should say. Yes, and you're already there. Fantastic. Oh. My legs and my back. Moving stuff around and painting has royally ruined my body. And running on the weekend. Celio Spoop. There we go. And like a glove. The last one then. We still do need to do other checks, actually. I don't know why I'm not doing that. We still do need to ultra rare checks in case there's any other ultra rares outside of the ones we are spawning in through the trick or treat. And this is Triasia, which means it's going to be raining a lot, which means, of course, the extra Trudon checks we usually get aren't always guaranteed. The best season for that is, of course, Jurasos. You bet Jurass it will be then. Ha 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 ha, I'm going to hell. oh, there you are. Hello. Oh, wow, you are magnificent. That might be one of the best implementations of the colours yet. Oh, what the hell's going on with you? Come on. That's annoying. It keeps doing that. There we go. It was like going, oh, you've spoke to me. I'll ignore you for now. Oh, you've spoke to me. I'll ignore you for now. I've chosen the item I'm going to paint in gunmetal grey now. I'm going to paint copper with metallic red and brown. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I look forward to seeing your finished piece, Vicente. Crunchy. Oh my god. My legs. Hey, was that an instant tame? It was. And Kylo Spoop. Oh, I didn't count up the last two, did I? There we go. Perfect. Have fun. 4 more ultra rares. Fantastic. I don't think we're going to get to 350, but can we get to 325? It's possible. Maybe not this stream, but hopefully by next week's stream's end, we'll be up to 325. It depends on if we're in a drought or if we're in a flood or we're in normal waters in terms of ultra rares. I've not got high hopes either way. Oh, raptors are up here today. Nothing to report. Cool. And over here, nothing to report on these Sarcos. Yeah, that's silver and not pearl. Just double checking. Yep, silver. So if you were pearl, you'd have a little bit of a pink hue. I guess you kind of do. But that's way too much of a silver gradient, and there's not enough pink in each of the gradients, I suppose. Not pearl. What is there? I can't remember. But it's similar to that. It always fools me, but it's slightly off. Right. Let's have a gander around, shall we? And anything up there? No. Okay, cool. Okay, Kona. Right. Oh. Crikey, how long have we got left of this stream? I'm just wondering whether my legs are going to survive. About 50 minutes? Yeah, they should be fine for them. It's just them recording and editing while stood up, but I'll take a quick comfort break anyway, so we're all good. So there is that. Right, let's run through, get to the forest, and have a look for today. And hopefully next stream we should be good enough or close enough to run through the picnic, which is kind of cool. We're very close to the picnic by that point. 1 and 2. Nope. Let's go check on the T-Rex and friends. No, no. Archaeopteryx. No, no, and no. Nice and easy. Check. So now we go check the Tyrannosaurus. Microraptors won't be there. Werosaurus are here. Kentros are here. There's no galley. It's raining, so that will be flooded. Those two are there. And then you check the Microraptors. Honeysuckle, not honeysuckle, prickly pear, Prow River, and peach. Pink and willow on the compies. But yeah, no, Vicente, once you're done with that, definitely let me know. Oh, my entire body aches because, where is it? I have got bruises from paintball like this all over my body. And concerningly, all over my back. Which either means I got behind enemy lines a lot, which I did kind of, or people were breaking rules of engagement and shooting people in their back, or my freaking teammate shot me. All of that happened. But it was a good laugh. Absolutely great laugh. I love paintballing. So yeah, it's good fun. Oh. Everything hurts though. Getting too old. We are powering through the days, though. So I'm hoping if we can get to the 10th or so, by the end of this episode, we can at least do the picnic next week. I think it's a bust picnic, but it's worth checking anyway. And I'm not going to check in advance because I'd like to keep that surprise for us. Now, where are we? Nothing, no. Okay. Anything over here? Nope. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, question mark? Question mark? Paleopines. Centrosaurus. No. The one that I'm thinking of that's ultra rare is portals, but that would be yellow. Or have yellow details. This is in fact a bluebell that I've seen a million times before. So that is on me. But you know, you see something, it makes you think, oh, is that pearl? You have to double check. Better safe than sorry, as I will always say. Nothing up here. There's nothing that spawns there. Nothing over here. Oh, my phone just vibrated. It's motion at your front door. Oh. Oh. Ad break ends in 4 seconds. Cool. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, how many of you would like to hear an interesting story that happened to me? I recently talked about it on a video that I recorded, but that won't be up for a fair little while. It happened yesterday. And I promise you, whatever you think you're in for, you're not. I'm still hard to even try and to explain it. It's kind of crazy. So yesterday I finished painting. I was just having my supper before bed. And I was like, cool, I'll get ready for bed. And the door, I hear really, really loud manic knocking and then the doorbell. And then I see my neighbours talking to someone. And I thought, okay, cool. I'll leave it to it. Because the knocking was on my door, but the neighbour was talking to this person. Anyway, long story short, the neighbour tells this person to go to the shop and for something, I don't hear what, but I'm thinking, okay, let me find out what's going on. So I open my door, and this guy pretty much walks into my house. Okay, what's going on? He's on the phone to the police. Cool, right. That's always a good sign. He's scared. Not great. What's scaring you, mate? Let's find out. Someone's following him, apparently. Right, okay. Stay in the front side of my house. Behind the... I've got privacy glass, so you can't see in effectively. So you're alright. It's fine. What's going on? I'm being followed by people for reasons, and basically goes on to tell me he's being followed because of the mafia. Immediately, I'm like, right, I'm glad you're off the street, because this is clearly a manic episode. It's very obvious that it's a manic episode. Pupils were large, so it was obviously a drug-induced manic episode. And I was like, okay, right. Yeah, no, okay, we'll keep you safe from the mafia, mate, don't worry. Police are on their way, police are on their way. Do you need a drink? Do you need a drink? Yep. My main concern was keeping him inside for two reasons. Having seen people that have experienced the manic episode before, for their safety and for the safety of others, it's best to keep them in a safe environment. And so my house is pretty damn safe. So I'm like, yeah, okay, we'll keep you here. It's fine. Anyway, the Rosses end up turning up. They ask for the story from him. He's got quite a thick accent and he's not making much sense and repeating things that he thinks he said before, but he's not. He's like, I've already told you. He's like, no, you haven't. It's fine. It's fine. We'll go through this. And then the police are like getting, yeah, he's on something. And they're like, so when's the last time you took something? So it's forth. And he's like, oh no, I'm clean. I'm clean. I don't put poison in my body. And yeah, long story short, the police take him away to get help. So take him to the hospital. And they said they'll keep an eye on him, keep him protected, because obviously in his mindset, he's still under the concern that he's still being followed by the mafia. But yeah, it was a very, very wild experience. Hell of a thing to do. I was supposed to be going to bed. I was supposed to be going to bed now. Like, by the time that the police had taken away, I was like, yeah, they're like, if we need to speak to you, I was like, yeah, it's fine, you can contact me, but just know you can't contact me for the next 8 hours because I'm going to bed. And I ended up waking up. I went to bed, didn't set an alarm, and I woke up at like 6 yesterday in the evening because by the time it was all finished, it was 10 o'clock in the morning. So, it was a very wild experience, to say the least. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to get in pain a lot. So the last time I felt this was when I couldn't move my feet after a stream. So I'm thinking we'll have an hour and a half stream. I've already purchased one, so it's on the way, but like a standing sheet that you put underneath where you stand for a standing desk to keep your feet comfortable. So I've got one of those coming. Hopefully it'll be here for next week. So that when we stream next week, I can survive a long one. Plus, my feet should have recovered from the weekend anyway, but I think we're going to have another 15 minutes to the stream. I will aim at my absolute best endeavors to get through as many days as possible. So let's go super sicko mode, super speed freak, absolute speed demon, just so I can actually get that. Because I still need to record tonight and other stuff that involves standing up. That is a rare, I remember. So, yeah. Oh. But I'm kind of excited because I've got so much content just backlogged. Oh, for goodness sake. There we go, got out. Yeah, I've got a backlog again that will last me at least a month. And I do need to edit things like repo so I can actually extend that a bit as well. And some couple of Minecraft dinosaurs and some Paleopines for the first time in a while, which is kind of awesome. Hello, no. Strikers, no. Cool. Will we find, at least before the end of the stream, one more ultra rare? I highly doubt it. I feel like we're going through quite a significant drought recently that my hopes and thoughts around a ultra rare are dwindling with a drought. But hey, we will find out. Obviously, the aim of the Kickstarter, amongst other things, is to add the Spinosaurus. So I'm hoping we find out when the Kickstarter drops what sort of model it looks like, or if it's a crunchy, spicy, etc. So we can prepare ourselves for picnics in the future. Because whenever an update drops, the picnic seed resets. And that's one thing to remember. Hang on a second. Is a noble on a Protoceratops a rare or an ultra rare? I can't remember. It's a rare. Okay, cool. This is why we check. But yeah, I'm kind of like excited for next week and excited for the Kickstarter and to talk about the Kickstarter. Oh, I can't wait. But the video of talking about the Kickstarter and telling people to go to it will be out on Wednesday. So I don't want to put a Tuesday video up because then I'm taking away from a backlog basically, which I don't want to do. And I might record some more Paleopine stuff next week as well, not just the Kickstarter stuff. But it is going to be very exciting. In the meantime, I am looking forward to dinner tonight. I don't know what I'm having yet though. I just know I'm hungry. My legs hurt. I just need to chill in the cool room with the AC for a good 20-30 minutes. I might play with some Pokemon while I do that as well. That's always a good shout. How many more days can we get through in this time? I was hoping to get to the 10th. I'm sure we can. Nope, I'm starting to doubt we can. Let's see what we can get to instead. I'll try and make next week's one longer, as long as the mat has arrived. If it hasn't, then we'll see how long my feet can survive. Remember to know your own limits and not push past them. Obviously, surpass your limits where you can, but when it comes to things that are going to cause you physical pain or actual hindrances and significant ones of that, because the last time I was in tears, I mean actual tears, when my feet felt like this last. And I deal with pain quite well, but it felt like my entire heel of my feet was shattered, which is the reason I bought the Crocs. And the Crocs have helped, but I feel like I've worn them enough to the point that they've stopped helping as much. Right, let's go to sleep. New day. Come on. We can do this. We've got 9 more minutes. Let's see. Oh. This is becoming a test of perseverance at this stage. Right. Oh, hello. Let's have a goosey gander. If we can find one more ultra, I'll be super happy. Getting us up to 323, meaning we only need 2 next stream, would be great, but 322 is a fine number to finish on. It'd be funny because the last time we played Paleopines, like properly, before we stopped for a while, I think my ultra rare count was at the number that was more than the amount of episodes we had Minecraft Dinosaurs. And now Minecraft Dinosaurs is up to 353, I want to say. Which is kind of funny. So there's definitely a thing there. But yes. Right. Nothing over here, nothing over there. Wait. Where are you? What's the second one? It is blue. I thought I saw a melanistic for half a second. That could just be my eyes playing tricks on me. None of you are anything of significance. That's fine. At this point, Mary's got to have like 18,000 warehouses at this point filled with my dinosaurs. Because the amount I've sent to her. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Right. Let's have a quick little look. Fly through. Nothing there. You're not up here. Either because it's spring or raining. I can't remember which one causes that. And over here, nothing. What temperature are we at? 32 degrees. That's probably why it's warm in here. I need to get a humidity counter, not just the thermometer, because that would be the true testament. Because like 30 degrees dry heat, I can survive. 30 degrees humid, dying. I think it's currently a humid environment, unfortunately. Not any of you. Fine, let's go to the forest. I think we can squeeze one more day in after this day. So we should be able to get to the end of the 6th, so that'll be 7th. So we've got 12 days to get through in the next one. I think we got through about 10, maybe 15. No, 10, give or take. In this stream, and it was an hour. And next stream, I'm hoping to get to an hour and a half. I'm hoping to get through a bit more. We also did a bit of time on this one, taming 4 different ultra rares for Trick or Treat. So we should get to the picnic next stream. So be a Kickstarter and picnic celebration stream, which would be grand. No, didn't see the second one of you. Where's the second one of you? In there. They're the exact same color. If I looked away for half a second, the other one came out and the other one went in, I would never have known. It's always funny when you get the same color of the things, especially when there's like 5 of them. It's like a omen. I consider it an omen of good luck when you see the same dinosaur that has like 5 spawn points being the exact same color pattern, etc. Right, what do we have up here? Nothing. No. No. Got a couple more checks to do. Troodons are a no, so we've just got 5 more checks. So these 2, then those 3. The compies are a no. We have a celery and a cream, which I think is called a jellyfish. A peach, a green, and a proud river. So let's get on for our final day. And as is tradition, the following day, which will be the first one next stream, usually whenever I finish a stream, I always finish one day before an ultra rare appears. I don't know why, it just happens. So I can guarantee next stream we'll probably find one the following day, which is hilarious. It always happens. Oh god, my feet. Oh, right, last day. We've got this. No, let me on. I said let me on. You buggers. No, not you. Move. Thank you. Perfect. Right. Let's have a look around. No, no, no. No, no, no. Cool. It's raining again, but that's Triasia for you. Good old spring showers, as they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on a puppy second. Just checking something quickly. Yeah. Okay. I don't often see the yellow Sentra out here, but I feel like I do see it elsewhere. So don't know why I had to double check there. The sun ray, the pierce yellow. Seriously, they all spawn over there? That's kind of crazy. You're on your own. Check the Desmos, but fortunately those Eldritch beasts are not ultra rare. And we'll have a look. No. Very well. I can't talk about it. I keep forgetting that I go to talk about the Kickstarter and I can't. Other than it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. Ooh. That is not proud. It's not got white. So it's not the trans flag. It is the blueberry muffin, if I remember correctly. If it had some white in there, it would be. Ooh, what day is it today? It's Wednesday, isn't it? It's literally a week from my birthday. That's kind of crazy. Not really told anyone what I want this year, but I assume they'll just buy me war dollies because they usually do. Which is great. It's one of the few things that if you tell someone that you like and they buy, it doesn't matter if they keep buying you it, genuinely. Which is kind of fine. Whereas, like, if you say, oh, I like dinosaurs, they just constantly buy you dinosaur stuff to the point it gets overwhelming. But if I say I like war dollies, I'm just going to get constant amount of war dollies, which is kind of super convenient. Because it saves me money that way. Right. Last checks of the stream. Let's have a little look in the forest, shall we? No. Oh, I haven't checked the Megalosaurus. It's blue. Ah! Fuck. Yeah, my foot's just absolutely gone rotten now. Yep, that tickled. Oh, it definitely tickled. Right, that is an Atlas. Very cool. No. No. Camera's overheating too, so this is kind of convenient. That tickled. Look forward to when I can, I've got to wait for the X to get their own place so that they can take all the stuff in here that is theirs. So I can finally have a chair in here and maybe start using this as a standing desk again and a sitting desk. Because I wouldn't mind being able to actually sit down while I stream and record again. Although I do like the standing facility. Doing it all the time is clearly not great for me. Right, last couple of checks. Nothing and nothing. Okay. Glorious. Look at that. Pretty much smack on 90 minutes. Can't complain. So we're going to start winding this stream down. Appreciate it was a little bit shorter than the 2 hours that I was hoping for, but only 30 minutes shorter, which for me is kind of a record in terms of shortness. And by that I mean I usually cut it by hours. I don't cut it by 30 minutes, so I'm kind of happy about that. I've now saved the game. I'll save it again just in case I didn't save it the first time. And quit. I am going to be live again next Tuesday. And we'll be using that stream to celebrate the Kickstarter and do the picnic. So we have that. I will try when I record some Paleopines content later on to not get to the picnic. So I'll be good. Don't worry. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me today. It has been a good laugh. I'm so happy to be back into Paleopines. I do love this game. It's quite relaxing. And we'll be doing content on it again in terms of streams and YouTube videos. There won't be loads of videos like we did before, but there will be a few just to celebrate the Kickstarter and kick it off and tell you guys where to go and get it. Anyway, if you have... I was about to end it like a video. We're not doing that. I've got the button up ready to click end stream. So, how do I want to end it? Do you notice that my mustache looks thicker as well? It's because I had to use dye. It's dark brown dye. It looks black in the high contrast camera, but it's black. It's black. It's dark brown. I had to dye it because I had quite a few greys and transparent and blonde hairs, and Freddy doesn't have those, so I had to dye it. It's a very weird experience dyeing a mustache, I can confirm. Anyway, how do I want to end this today? I don't know. So instead of thinking of something, I'm just going to